Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best tasting instant coffee that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Starbucks via Ready-Brew Colombia coffee. Well, by the standards of most instant coffee, this blend delivers a smooth yet deceptively rich taste, and you'll also get plenty of aroma here. The medium roast is caffeinated and packs a reasonable punch without being overpoweringly strong. These instant sachets work well for hot or iced coffee, giving you great flexibility as well as single-serve convenience. The small sachets are ideal for taking to work out when you're out somewhere for the day, and they also work well in the home kitchen. You get great value here as well with 50 sachets of single-serve convenience at a pretty reasonable price point. For tasty and practically instant coffee with just a faint trace of nuttiness, Starbucks hits another home run here. The only gripes we could find among a sea of positive user testimony concerns quality control issues, so check the contents of your delivery closely. Moving on at number 9, we have the Nescafé Taster's Choice Instant Coffee. Many people want a drinkable instant coffee that also appeals to most guests. Light roasts make a great solution, so how does Nescafé's Taster's Choice stand and fall? As you would expect from a house blend, this instant coffee is not too strong and overpowering. As a light roast, though, Taster's Choice is also heavily caffeinated. Light roasts contain more caffeine than darker roasts, even though this might seem counterintuitive. The glass jar ensures you'll get over 100 cups of coffee without freshness being impaired. This quantity is based on making 6 ounces cups of joe. This brand has become increasingly focused on sustainability over the years, so you can do your part for the planet and the coffee growers as well as enjoying top-notch instant coffee at an affordable price point. This stuff doesn't need to replace freshly made coffee, but it can be a welcome addition to your arsenal. At number 8, we have the Kava Acid-Neutralized Instant Coffee. As we reach the midpoint of our instant coffee reviews, we have something slightly different from Kava. This is coffee made from real coffee beans, but with fully 90% of the acid neutralized during production. Whether you suffer from acid reflux or you're just looking for a low-acidity coffee for daily drinking, Kava delivers the perfect solution. The value pack included 3 jars of the 4 ounces coffee, giving you hundreds of servings of coffee without any of the acidity or bitterness commonly associated with instant. While you get this stripped from the coffee, you'll be surprised at the depth of the body and the richness of the flavor. It might not be a shot of authentic espresso, but you can certainly get your day started with a nice kick if you opt for some Kava instant. At number 7, we have the Nescafé Azera Americano Instant Coffee. For anyone who feels instant coffee is always a pale imitation of the real thing, we suggest trying some Nescafé Azera. This is the tastiest instant blend offered from this well-established brand, so how does it shape up? Well, unlike most granulated instant coffee, the consistency here is like a fine powder. This dissolves quickly and easily, leaving a noticeable crema on top of your Americano. Although this is not the cheapest instant out there, a little goes a long way. The key selling point with this blend is the way instant coffee is blended with a small quantity of freshly ground coffee, giving you a taste sensation not normally associated with instant coffee. This is a dark roast, and you can make delicious Americano that tastes equally good with or without milk. Unlike some instants, you won't get that overpowering bitterness either, even if you still make coffee the old-fashioned way, and you should. There is always a place for a jar of instant in the cupboard. Why not make it Nescafé Azera and give yourself a treat? At number 6, we have the Sigmatic Foods Mushroom Instant Coffee. First up, you get coffee made from 100% Arabica beans, so you're off to a strong start. The medium roast should appeal to most tastes. The key selling point here is the two types of mushrooms used, with a laundry list of claimed health benefits. Some users report feeling sharper focus and others claim they didn't feel much more effect than from a regular cup of joe. Either way, you'll get a depth of flavor from the chaga and lion's mane mushrooms, as well as rhodiola root, an adaptogen with potential health benefits. Fair trade and organic, you can buy this coffee knowing it not only tastes great, but is also sustainable and fair for all parties. At number 5, we have the Café Altera freeze-dried organic instant coffee. Café Altera serves up a traditional organic instant coffee that's well worth popping on your shortlist. Another medium roast, the most common option by far for instant coffee, you'll get pure Arabica beans for a taste sensation, even if you're not using a grinder and coffee machine. Organic and non-GMO, this coffee is also certified fair trade, allowing you to buy with a clean conscience. You get a couple of jars bundled, each containing up to 60 servings of coffee, depending on how heavy-handed you are when serving. Not only does this coffee taste pretty good in the cup, it also makes a great choice if you need some powdered coffee for baking. You will need to take a gamble on this coffee as no returns are allowed, but there is nothing outlandish about the taste or aroma likely to put you off, so you'll be making a fairly safe bet. At number 4, we have the WAKA quality instant coffee. WAKA makes some of the best tasting instant coffee you can find, so how does this particular blend stand and fall? Off the bat, you'll get an all Arabica blend, eliminating the cheaper Robusta beans used in a lot of instant coffee. Robusta beans might be cheaper, but they are also inferior in terms of taste. The single-serve sachets work well at home or for travel purposes. Each of the packs contains 8 sachets, giving you awesome freeze-dried coffee in seconds flat. Both the flavor and the aroma of the medium roast Arabica beans are preserved by the freeze-drying process, so you'll get a strong and full-bodied coffee, even though you won't be making it from scratch with freshly ground beans. All the coffee is packaged in the United States, so you can buy with complete confidence and the knowledge you'll be upping your instant coffee game substantially. This coffee is ideal served hot, but it doesn't make the smoothest fit for iced coffee, so consider the Starbucks we kicked off with instead if you prefer your coffee cold. At number 3, we have the Nescafé Instant Light Decaf Coffee. Nescafé is a household name in the coffee vertical, but most of their coffee is really quite bad. Does this instant decaf conform to type or make a pleasant change? Luckily, this is a pretty tasty decaffeinated coffee. You'll never achieve the same depth of flavor with a decaf, and you'll never get outstanding instant coffee, so you'll be making these compromises with Instant Light. In return, though, you'll enjoy a crisp and refreshing beverage with no caffeine at all. Each pack comes stuffed with 80 single-serve sachets. While this means lots of plastic is involved in production, you can't beat the convenience delivered. Whether you want some coffee to drink late into the evening without worrying about disrupting your sleep patterns or you are simply intolerant to caffeine, Nescafé proves here that not all decaf coffee is tasteless swill. At number 2, we have the Folgers Classic Instant Roast. No collection of the best-tasting instant coffee is complete without an entry from legendary brand Folgers. You can make over 100 cups of joe from this 8 ounces container, with the neat flip-top lid keeping it fresher for longer while promoting easy access. This is a classic medium roast which is caffeinated and quite aromatic, as well as reasonably flavorful. As with all instant coffee, you'll need to be reasonable with your expectations. You'll never rival the results of freshly ground coffee beans with instant, but you might be surprised at just how good this stuff tastes. A few disgruntled consumers complain that this coffee doesn't respond well to being used for whipped coffee, so you might want to rethink if you make lots of the stuff. Overall, this is one of the best tasting instant coffees out there and well worth a place on your shortlist. And finally at number 1, we have the Jacobs Croning Instant Coffee. Jacobs Croning serves up a traditional dark roast in instant form, but is it any good? As with all 7 ounces jars of coffee, you can yield around 100 standard-sized cups of joe, meaning you're getting one of the cheapest ways of enjoying coffee at home. With this bundle, you get a pair of jars, further increasing value. This is one of the more powerful blends in this line. The dark roast contains all Arabica beans, and while it contains less caffeine than a lighter roast, it has a more robust and punchier flavor profile. While you won't get a coffee that blows you away like a freshly made artisan alternative, there is nothing much to complain about here, and we certainly can't say that for many instant coffees. This blend does not have the same smoothness as the Azera above, our overall favorite, and there is also some bitterness evident. Does this sound like the right fit for you? Thanks you for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.